What's good, YouTube? Gunner here, and welcome to the channel. So before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way you know when I drop a new video. Alright, so today we've got top 5 UR monster hand traps, staples, whatever you want to call it. These are the top 5 cards, in my opinion, that I think every player should definitely get for free for the most part. Okay. So we're going to go into number 5 to number 1. Again, number 1 is not better than number 5, and number 5 is not better than number 1. Okay? So, alright, so number 5 on the list is going to be Nibiru. Okay, so Nibiru is a very, very powerful card, right? Very powerful going second card, especially going against combo decks. Alright, so let's read what the card says. During the main phase, if your opponent normal or special summon 5 or more monsters this turn, quick effect, you contribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand, then special summon 1 primal being token to your opponent's field. This token's attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the tributed monsters. You can only use this effect of Nibiru once per turn. So, this card is incredibly powerful against, like I said, combo-based decks, right? So your Virtual Worlds, your Drytrons, your Heroes, cards that just absolutely pop off as hard as possible. You want to drop Nibiru on their 5th summon, so that way you're able to out their board and be able to play on your turn. So make sure you guys pick this up, Nibiru, the primal being, at number 5. Alright, so number 4, we're going to go with Effect Veiler. Now, Effect Veiler is a very, very powerful card. The downside to Effect Veiler is that you can only use it on the main phase. Okay? That's why it's not as good as the other cards we're going to talk about later on in the video. But let's get into it. Effect Veiler is a tuner, so it plays very well with Christian Halifabrax. Okay, so let's read the card. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate the effects of that face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of this turn. So it's very, very good to pretty much, you can either stop your opponent maybe mid-combo, very powerful. If it's the first play of the game, you can stop your opponent. Regardless, Effect Veiler is a really, really good card. You definitely want to craft this card. Definitely want to try to get it for free if you can. But yeah, you definitely want to get these cards for free early on in the game. Alright, so that's number 4, Effect Veiler. Alright, so number 3 on the list, we've got Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Now, this card is incredible, okay? The reason I say it's incredible is because, again, it can hit so many decks. It can hit certain combo decks, again, like Drytron, like Veiler, like Heroes. A lot of combo decks can be shut out by this card. You can hit Eldritch, okay? This card is very good. Let's read it. It says, when a card or effect is activated that includes any of these effects, quick effect, you can discard this card to get the activation. Now, anything that adds a card or cards from the graveyard to the hand, deck, or extra deck, special summons a monster from the graveyard, or banishes a card from the graveyard to be able to, continue to play the game. So it can hit literally every card that interacts with the graveyard. So that can be Shadows, that can be Invoke, that can be Dragon Maid. There's a lot of decks within the format that deal with the graveyard, so this card really, really can check those decks. So you definitely want to pick up Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Okay. All right, so number 2 on the list is going to be Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Typically, this card ends up being number 1 for most players, but due to the next card we're going to be talking about. It's the reason why this card's at number 2 on the list. Now, this is a tuner fire monster, right? What this card does is when a card or effect is activated that includes any of these effects, quick effect, you can discard this card, negate the effect. Now, this card hits so many cards. Alright, so it hits cards that lets you add a card from deck to hand, special summon from the deck, or send a card from the deck to the graveyard. And Ash Blossom is only a once per turn card. Now, this card is incredible against any deck in the game. Anything that adds a card, anything that special summons from a deck, or anything that sends a card from the deck to the graveyard. So it's very, very interactive. Please get this card. You get 1 guaranteed Ash Blossom if you go into the Ash Blossom bundle, where you get 10 master packs, including a guaranteed Ash Blossom. And then from there, you want to craft your other 2, so that way you can have your playset and you can add it into any deck that you play. All right, so on to the number 1 card to craft. It's going to be Maxis. All right, Maxis is absolutely incredible. What this card does is during either player's turn, you can send this card from the hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a card, immediately draw a card. Majority of decks special summon cards, right? So this is going to check all your combo players. This is going to check even some control players, okay? Because even if they special summon one time, you're getting resources, you're getting play starters, you're getting combo starters, you're getting whatever that can progress your game state in the first turn of your turn. So this card is either going to tell your opponent you're not going to play, or you're going to play so much that I'm going to get a bunch of outs to be able to out your board and then continue to play my game. All right, so guys, there you have it. This is the top 5 monster URs that you want to staple within the game and as quickly as you can in the game. All right, so we're still on our road to 100 subs on YouTube. So again, make sure you guys follow my YouTube channel. It's right there. Again, make sure you join the Twitter, join the Patreon if you feel my content is that good. And then also make sure you guys join the Twitch channel so that way you can catch me live and we can do duels online through ranked or even through duel runs. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. Have a great